There are several things we can do to survive a nuclear attack. There is a lot of talk about World War III going on. Shortly after Turkey shot down the Russian jet, Russian military analyst Pavel Felgenhauer said nuclear war was possible, and that's pretty scary. Therefore, there are several things we can do to survive a nuclear attack. Evacuate. Learn from previous wars. Military bases, centers of power and politics, strategic industrial facilities, and other crowded places will be the most targeted places, and the countryside seem to be the safest place to be. Choose your escape plan carefully. While leaving the densely populated cities is an idea, one must also consider the possibility that roads will be very congested and gas supplies very scarce. So be prepared for long journeys, some of which may be on foot. Choose a location that does not have the potential to be a prime target, and which is easily accessible. Create a special room. If we have no reason to run away, make our homes as safe as possible. Make a special room that can protect us from the possibilities that we do not expect. Sudden attacks, for example. Stay at home. One of the greatest nuclear risks is the radiation it produces. We may not be affected on the D-Day, but it is possible to be exposed to radiation sometime after. The strongest impact occurred about 48 hours after the explosion. It's better if we lock ourselves in the house for a week. Make sure the water supply is safe. Humans can survive 3 weeks without food, but only 3 days without water. If we can't find a water bottle, we can use the radiator system, the top of the toilet, the water heater, and the car radiator. Food reserves. Water reserves are very important, but food reserves are equally important. Canned and packaged food might be a good choice, especially if we can't leave the house. Also consider the matter of electricity reserves that will die, so that we must choose food wisely. High-protein foods such as nuts and seeds or sugary drinks can save us from lack of energy. Cooperation. Working together as a team with other survivors will make our lives so much easier. Divide the task of something by the capacities and abilities of the team members. Understand the basics of first aid. Understanding the basics of first aid, such as treating minor wounds, can save our lives. Reflecting on the case of Hiroshima in 1945, small wounds that are not treated can lead to infection and even death. Hygienic. Don't underestimate the importance of cleanliness. In addition to having a direct impact, nuclear also has an indirect impact, such as cholera and typhoid. The hygiene kits that we provide at least include soap and hand sanitizer. If anyone dies, they should be buried with special markings to reduce the risk of spreading infection. The above tips were suggested by Daniel Salisbury of King's College London, who worked closely with the team from the developers of the post-apocalyptic game, Fallout 4.